Glow up. You've all probably heard this term, right? It's floating around the internet like crazy. Well, the other day I started to really think about what it means. Now, technically, it's referring to a physical, emotional, or mental transformation for the better. But for me, it really boils down to you being the best and most ideal version of yourself possible. There are 5 things that you need to focus on if you are interested in glowing up and becoming the most ideal version of yourself possible. So today, what I'd like to do is actually go over the 5 things, and then I'm going to give you some tips on how you can actually improve the 5 areas of your life, starting with number 1. Personal presentation. Gentlemen, the first step in you being glown up is basically taking care of your appearance, right? There are a few things we got to talk about. Number 1, of course, is your style. Your style is one of the things that's going to separate you from everybody else. A few little pro tips that you can do. Go through your wardrobe, okay? Go through and actually systematically remove all the items that you don't like, that you haven't worn in a year, all right? Donate them to charity. Take them to Goodwill. And then analyze. What do you have that you love, but what do you need to make you feel better and be more consistent with the look and the feel of a more ideal version of yourself? And then go shopping for it. Now, the one thing you need to understand and realize is that a wardrobe is not bought, it is built. And so it's not going to be an overnight process. This is something that you're going to systematically have to start doing, replacing the items you need and finding items that are going to make you feel like a badass. The next step in personal presentation is your grooming. Gentlemen, this is another thing that we've talked about a gazillion times. If you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be respected, if you want to respect yourself, you've got to start developing an incredible grooming routine. The next step in personal presentation is communication, right? Both verbally and non-verbally. All right, a few things you can do is work on your non-verbal communication. The way that you walk, the way that you stand. If you're somebody that is always on his phone, looking down, fidgeting and fumbling, gentlemen, it's time to put that shit away. Start walking with confidence, chest up, shoulders back, a nice even stride. You got to stand there like you are ready to communicate. Don't cross your arms, don't fold it, don't look down, don't look weak. Look people in the eye. It's a birthmark. But once you open your mouth, you also need to communicate in a manner that is glown up, which means not a lot of filler words. Don't curse. Don't talk down to people. Be uplifting, be happy, be optimistic, be a man that you want to be. The second phase to glowing up like an adult man is taking better care of yourself physically, your health. Gentlemen, this is one of the things that is going to make or break you in terms of your future, your health, your happiness, and you being able to kick ass and dominate life. Because if you're not healthy, nothing else matters. A few things you need to do is, number 1, work out. Gentlemen, every single day, you need to be doing something good for your body, whether or not that's lifting weights, whether or not that's getting outside and going for a 30-minute walk. Hydration, gentlemen, you got to make sure you are hydrated. And this is one of the things that so many dudes are not doing. They're not properly hydrated. All right, you got to make sure you're drinking at least a gallon of water a day. For me, I go a little bit of lemon in there because it's going to help flush my system. Lemon also gives me a nice dose of that amazing antioxidant vitamin C, which I personally feel every single person should be taking on a daily basis, which brings me to something else, and that is vitamins, right? Vitamins and minerals, the micronutrients, in my opinion, are a must-have if you are looking to maximize your health and your longevity. Now, in terms of which vitamins I would recommend, if you're going to take one, I would say a great whole food multivitamin. If you're looking to take it next level, definitely supplement some vitamin C, at least 1,000 milligrams a day. A B complex is also a must-have for me. Another one is vitamin D and also zinc. But do your research, figure out what's right for you. Diet. What are you eating? You've got to stop eating all that toxic crap you're getting from all these fast food restaurants. You've got to stop consuming all of the processed meats. You've got to stop consuming all of the crap foods that are wreaking havoc on your body, not to mention your man boobs. Prior planning prevents poor diet performance, all right? You've got to have a plan when it comes to eating healthy. Now, for me, I meal prep, right? Every Sunday, I'll make a bunch of meat, I'll make some carbohydrates in bulk, and then I know that every day I've got stuff in the fridge that I can just grab, heat up, and eat, right? I've got a plan. I also have Factor, which has been an absolute eating game changer for me. So I used to be the dude, right, that would prepare every meal, and I was all like, oh, I gotta eat super clean and healthy, right? And I thought that I needed to eat bland, boring, basic shit in order to get healthy food. When the truth is that Factor provides everything amazingly clean, amazingly healthy, delivered direct to you, to your door, each and every week. Every single Factor meal is incredible. It takes 2 minutes in the microwave and you are ready to eat. Everything's pre-made. It saves you time, it saves you money, it saves you energy. I don't have to go to the grocery store and think about and prepare all the meals. Everything comes delivered. And look at the slogan, right? Fitness starts with food. There's a reason why Factor is America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. Well, the reason is it's delicious, it's affordable, and it is amazing. So the way that it works is pretty awesome. You go to their website, I'm gonna have a special link down below, and basically you pick which type of meals you want, right? For me, I go calorie smart. Every single meal is under 550 calories. But they also have Chef's Choice, they've got keto, they've got vegan and veggie, they've also got protein plus. You pick which type of meal you want, and then you choose how many meals, right? You could go 6, you could go 8, you could go 12, you could go 10, you can go 14, you can go 18, right? For me, I go 6 because I like to take Factor to work, right? It's my lunch. It's easy. You grab it, you pop it in the microwave, 2 minutes. And then in 2 minutes, I'm gonna be digging into a shredded chicken taco bowl. Calories, 530, all right? This week, I also got chicken and mushroom tetrazzini, which is delicious. Cavatappi Italian pork ragu. Are you kidding me? Sour cream and chive chicken, gentlemen. I'm telling you, all the meals are absolutely delicious. They are fresh and they are nutritious. They're all chef inspired. And like I said, it saves you time, it saves you money, it saves you energy, and it saves you thinking about eating healthy. Check it out, right? Oh my God, I've got some corn, I've got the shredded chicken, I got a little bit of rice, a little bit of black beans, I've got a cilantro, lime, sour cream right there. Oh my God. It is so, it is so freaking delicious. All right. Here's the deal. Guys, if you're ready to take control of your diet and start eating healthier, amazing foods that is quick, that is easy, I want you to hit that special link down below. Go to factor75.com, or like I said, hit the link in the description. You can also use the code ALPHAM50 to get 50% off your first box of Factor. It's a huge no-brainer. Guys, I'm telling you, you have got to try Factor. Once you do, you're going to be hooked. You're going to be obsessed like I am. Once again, go to factor75.com, hit the link in the description, use the code ALPHAM50 to get 50% off your first box of Factor. And last component to health, gentlemen, is sleep. Because if you're not getting enough quality sleep, there's zero chance you're gonna feel good, there's zero chance you're gonna look good, there's zero chance that you're gonna kick as much ass as you should, because it starts with sleep. You gotta make sure you start making it a priority. The third component to glowing up, in my opinion, is probably one of the most challenging. And it's being honest with yourself about your behaviors. What bad behaviors do you need to modify or change? Are you drinking too much? Are you drinking and driving? Are you doing drugs? Are you smoking pot? Are you hanging out with losers? What are you doing that is preventing you from being your ideal self? You gotta identify it, but first, it takes you being honest with yourself. And this was something that I had to do. I used to drink too much. I also used to use nicotine. I chewed tobacco, 2 cans a day. But when I finally decided, you know what? If you ever want to achieve anything and be the best version of yourself, you gotta give up this shit that's going to ultimately lead to your demise. And when I did, guys, I'm telling you, every single aspect of my life got better. Something else that got better were my relationships, which is the fourth component to glowing up. You gotta know and identify the people in your life that are not good for you. That's step number 1. Who are the toxic people that are holding you back, that make you feel worse as opposed to better? And you need to get rid of them. If you're hanging out with low budget losers, people that aren't going anywhere, they're kind of just hanging out and getting by, these are not the people that are gonna help you or facilitate a good mental attitude or help you get to the next level or direction. You've got to make sure that you are surrounded by people that are uplifting, that are supporting, and that love you. If there's something in your life or somebody in your life that is holding you back, it's time to deal with it. Because until you do, you're never truly going to be free from it. You're always going to be carrying around this baggage. You've got to be willing to shed the baggage. And sometimes it takes you having those hard conversations and doing the hard work. And the last component to glowing up is your career. Where are you going? What are you doing? Are you happy? Are you miserable? Life is too short to hate what you're doing for 7, 8, 9 hours a day. If you're in a job that you hate, or you're around people that you're working with that you hate, you don't like, that don't make you feel good, or aren't providing any value to you, it's time to make a plan. Now, I'm not saying to just blindly chase your dreams and go for whatever. You gotta be smart about it. But this does mean make a plan. If there's something in your life that you truly wanted to do, do it. There's no time to waste. You've got to make the decision. You've got to do what's right for you. Do not live for other people. If you are serious about being the man that you are destined to be, it's time for you to not only glow up, it's time for you to be the ideal version of yourself. And part of that is being true to who you are and not living a life for somebody else. You are amazing, and it's time for you to finally glow up.